Hey guys, doing another Transformers review. Haven't done one in a couple of reviews actually. Um, I actually don't have any more newer Transformer figures to review, so for the most part, any Transformers I review will be figures that I already have, that I've had for a while, which is from the movie line, and just a few other Transformers here and there, pretty much. I do plan on getting a couple more animated figures, most notably the Leader Class Megatron and Bulkhead, and if they make a Skywarp, I'll definitely be getting Skywarp, and I do want to get Grimlock and maybe another animated Transformer, but after that I probably won't be able to get any more because I'll be running out of room unless I get rid of the shelf with all my old Beast Wars toys, which I might do, just to make room for some more animated figures if they happen to come out with a lot more that I like. So yeah, I said I was going to do this guy a while back, and I'm doing him. I'm just going to say right off the bat, I would not get this toy unless you are a fan of jazz. If you don't like jazz, don't get this toy. You'll just be disappointed. That's all you can really say. I mean, I can't believe they've messed up a character I like so much. I'm so speechless. That's how speechless I am. You'll see what I'm talking about. I mean, and as far as him rolling, he does roll pretty good, but the reason why mine rolls so good is because I took the flash off of the wheels. These are assembled on a line, all these wheels, and they just break them off and send them to the assembly line to assemble the rest of the toy. Well, when they break these off, a lot of the times they don't really shave down the flash, so it gets left there. So when you try to roll it, since it's not rubber, it's plastic, it gets stuck. He's constructed weird. Pretty much, you just have to fiddle with the way he looks on the bottom here. You just have to kind of like, if the front wheel right here isn't sitting down, you just have to kind of like twist him until, twist him like that until, you can get it situated. Basically, you just have to fiddle with him, really. Anyways, I don't really want this video to be too long, so I'm just going to say the vehicle mode is a 9. The only real problems with the vehicle mode is the wheels, and if that's a big enough problem for you, I'd say he's about an 8. He does come with this little telescoping sword thing, which fits on the back here somehow. I've only put it on there once, I think. You just leave it off. Anyways, I'm not going to transform this guy on camera because it's already taken up too much time, so I'll go to the transformation next. And I forgot one more thing. The back here doesn't close right. That's another sort of small nitpick about the vehicle mode. It doesn't close right. You have to sit there and mess with it a lot, but mine can actually close because I put super glue on the pegs underneath here and let it dry. I let it dry, yeah, and it has a much tighter fit. I mean, look at this. Takes a lot of effort to get that off. Whereas before you just simply push it and it'd come up. So that's another thing. So here's Jazz in robot mode. The worst part about this figure, in my opinion, it's already almost 6 minutes for the video, so I'm just gonna go over a few things of why I don't like this. One reason is because the arms. That's the biggest reason. If you look, the arms, the way they're designed, the whole aspect of the arms is just completely freaking awkward. And the hands, they're just nubs. They're not really hands. They could have designed this toy a little better, but like I said, the arms are horrible. I mean, they're easily the worst freaking thing about this figure. You know, probably that's what kills it for most people is the arms. It's not just, and they're not that bad when they're just sitting there, but trying to mess with them is really annoying. And the panels, the arm panels themselves, they don't really snap into place. They just kind of fold them there, and they just kind of stay. The head is really the nicest thing about this figure, in my opinion. I mean, the light piping. I don't even have light behind it, and you can see how good it is. It's just that good. It's just awesome. That's really the best thing about this figure. The other crappy thing about this figure that just kills any type of posability is his legs. I mean, look at that. That does not allow for any type of posability. That is as much as you get. That right there. That little walking stance, basically. That's all you get. Had they made this figure to where the doors right here hung off the side of his legs, you would easily get poses kind of like that, but with the foot turned this way. You know, you'd easily get poses like that, but sadly they didn't separate the doors from the rest of the body, which I'm disappointed in. Comes with this telescoping sword, which is just weird. I mean, it's more like a gun with the targeting iron sight on the opposite side. It's not really like a sword at all. I mean, maybe a javelin, but not a sword. You know. Anyways, it's not a bad figure if you like Jazz, the character, but if you don't like Jazz, you're not going to like this figure at all. You might like the car mode, but the robot mode, you won't like it. I mean, it's just... let's just say, for it being my second movie Transformer, it was a big disappointment. Didn't want to make me stop collecting the Transformers from the movie line, but you know, I was just like, they could have done better than this. Overall, though, it's not a bad figure if you like Jazz. I'd give it a 6, about a 6 out of 10 for the robot mode. Overall, I'm gonna go ahead and give it a 5 for the robot mode. It's just that bad. Overall, if you like Jazz, he's about a 7 or a 7.5. If you don't like Jazz, he's about a 6 overall. But if you do like Jazz, I would recommend getting this figure to at least have the movie representation. But don't get the regular one. This is the regular issue, by the way. Don't get the regular one. Get the premium. It looks a lot better. And if you go ahead and get that one, you may as well go ahead and get the G1 repaint. That's if you're a big Jazz fan, that is. So yeah, despite the loads and loads of problems that he has, he is worth getting if you're a Jazz fan. Anyways, that's my review, and I might do some more Transformers reviews before I go on vacation. I might not. You'll just have to bear with me. I'm trying to get some more other type of reviews up there as well, not just Transformers, because that's what I mostly have is Transformers. Anyways, that's it, and I'll see you for the next review.